to today's video. So today I want to talk about the importance of mind, body, soul. So first off, mind, body, soul is just about making sure that each aspect of yourself, because you are all three of those things. You have a mind, you have a body, and you have a soul, and you need to make sure that they're all balanced and taken care of and, fed what they need to be fed in order to thrive, in order to raise your vibration and feel good about yourself. So mind, body, soul. So obviously your soul, that is your spiritual self. That is healing, the inner work, the spiritual aspect of your life. Now, spirituality, sometimes people get confused, and I will put a link to what is spirituality, in my opinion, in the cards that are going to pop up right away. And you guys can watch that video as well. But in a nutshell, spirituality is about yourself. It is about healing. It is about doing whatever feels good for you, whatever resonates for you, to heal, to raise your vibration, to expand your consciousness. Now, the difference between religion and spirituality is that religion is more focused on a group of people. You go to church and you have your group of people that you resonate with, that you talk with, that you do your practices with, whereas spirituality is one. It is about being one. It is about focusing inward and doing what you need as an individual, not as what anyone else needs you to do. It's not about, following what everyone else wants you to follow. It is about you and what you need. So there is no right or wrong way to be spiritual, to do spirituality. It is all about yourself. Now, ensuring that you're doing the work every single day, meditating, doing your inner child work, doing your shadow work, understanding what triggers you and working to heal that. Journaling, it could be meditating, I think I already said that. It's a lot of things. It encompasses so many things. Yoga, there's so many aspects to it. Reading the books that help you to understand it, seeking the help from the gurus or the coaches or whoever that are going to help you understand it better, help you understand your journey better so that you can expand spiritually. Mind, obviously that is more so, keeping your mind healthy and fresh and working your mind. It is a muscle. It's just like when you work out your body. If you stop working out, your muscles are going to go away. If you stop working your mind, your ability to recall things or remember things or whatever it is going to go away. So working your mind by reading books, not, just fiction books or fantasy books or thriller books, like actual self-help, self-development, spirituality books, anything that makes you a better person. Anything that helps you to release habits or, belief systems that you're holding on to that are holding you back from the life that you deserve to live. Let it go. Work that mind. I read every single day. Every single day. And there is no saying that you can't go back and reread a book. I actually just had this belief until recently, like a couple weeks ago, as of the recording of this video, that I had to always buy new books. Oh, I'm done with this books. Well, I've read all those. I need new ones. But the thing is that when you read a book, you don't actually absorb all the information that's in it. So going back and rereading those books, every single time you do that, you're going to pick up new information. You're going to pick up new tidbits. And every time you do it, you're going to be in a different place spiritually and physically and in all the different aspects of your life, that when you go back, you're going to pick up different things because you're in a different place. So you're looking for different information. So go back, reread books that you've read before, find new books, whatever it is for you, but never stop reading. When we sit down at the end of the day and fill our mind with Netflix and movies and whatever else, or sitting on our phones, scrolling through Instagram or Facebook, scrolling through the internet, what are we doing? We're not feeding our mind. Unless you're specifically searching the internet for factual information to help you further yourself and to heal yourself or whatever it is you're looking for, you're really not doing your mind any good. So making sure you're taking time every single day, even if it's only 10 pages a day. If you did 10 pages a day every day, do you think you'd be further along in a year than you would if you did zero pages here, 0 pages there, 5 pages here, 3 pages there, no pages for 2 weeks? Like if you're not consistent with things, you're never going to see the results. And that goes for spirituality as well. If you do meditation and you feel good and then you stop, and then you lower, your vibration lowers, and then you start doing all the things and your vibration goes high, 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 and then you stop. And then it lowers. Do you think you're ever going to make any actual progress? No, you're just going to keep bringing yourself back up to the same place that you were and then you're gonna fall back down and bring up and fall down. You're just gonna stay in this constant cycle of up and down, up and down, up and down, but never actually making any progress. And then when it comes to your body, this is so important, guys, is taking care of your body. And that means physical exercise as well as healthy eating. Do you think that the food that you put in your body has direct correlation with how you feel? Most people don't. Most people feel like crap, but still stuff processed junk in their body every single day. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to stop those habits because I used to be that person. I used to be the person who shoved chips and junk food and donuts and whatever else, and I ate processed foods, and I bought like prepackaged stuff that is filled with all this junk that our body can't actually handle and is putting undue stress on our bodies, and then I always felt like crap, and I never understood why. And then I started my spiritual journey, and over time, certain things became repulsive to me. Certain things, I would eat them and I was like, oh, like I instantly feel like garbage, whereas it would usually be the next day I'd feel like garbage. Whereas like, I'm like, I eat it, now I feel like garbage instantly, now I have to deal with the consequences instantly. This is my body telling me no more. This is my soul, my spirit saying, stop. You're lowering your vibration, stop doing it. So I stopped. Now I'm at a place where I'm like, I can literally look at a bag of chips, my favorite bag of chips, and just not even care. Not even care. I'm like, whatever, like I know how that's gonna make me feel, I don't wanna do it. But that didn't come easy. That was not easy. That was not one day I ate like crap and the next day I was, you know, this healthy super being. That didn't come easy. That also came not just with my spiritual work, but with taking care of my body by exercising every single day. So here's the thing. Exercise does not have to be going to the gym and lifting, you know, all these weights and buffing yourself up or whatever you think you're gonna do. It could literally be going for a brisk walk for half an hour. On your lunch break, if you have a job. This is what I used to do when I had a 9-to-5 office job on my lunch break. And on my 15-minute breaks, I would go for a walk just to get my body moving. And then it can turn into other things. Like I incorporate yoga, I do cardio, I do weights. I just do stretch days where I have a hair, sorry guys. I have a hair, it's bugging me, there we go. Where I just stretch out my body, where I incorporate some yoga and I incorporate some static stretches because I just want to feel good in my body, because strength is just as important as flexibility. And as a yoga teacher, I know this because a lot of our poses require strength, but also require flexibility. And if you don't have that balance of both, if you are just working on your strength all the time, you're gonna feel really tight and you're gonna feel really sore and you're not gonna feel as good as you should. And if you're only working on your flexibility, yeah, sure, you're gonna be super flexible, but you're not gonna have any muscles happening and your body's not gonna be burning that energy all day long and you're not gonna feel that great. You need to incorporate both. So by incorporating working out every single day, along with eating healthy, over time it got easier to the point where as of today, I don't want junk food. I do not want processed crap. I eat whole, healthy foods that I could grow myself if I lived somewhere that didn't have gross 6, 7, 8, 9 months of winter, whatever each year decides that we're gonna have. And also if I lived on an acreage. Totally would if I lived on an acreage, but I don't yet. That's my dream. So anyways, but also working out. So for me, how I got back into it, now I have been that person that has been in the most incredible shape of their lives and then I fell off the bandwagon for whatever reason. One was due to a pregnancy that I was in a ton of pain. I could barely do anything. Anything that I did that was above and beyond just what I absolutely had to do in a day caused me pain. So I couldn't work out, lost everything that I had worked so hard on for 2 years. And then I had to start over, and starting over is hard. It is hard. You have to have the mindset and the willpower to carry on. But that's another part where mind, body, soul come into play. Because if your mindset is right, you can make yourself work out every day, but your mindset can't be right if you don't work your mind every day. So it all comes into play. How I ensure that I get this done every day, because I am an entrepreneur, I make YouTube videos, I am a coach, I am a yoga teacher, I juggle all these hats as a business owner. Then I juggle the hat of mom, wife, dog owner, house owner, you know, I have family members, I have other obligations outside this house. When we're not in lockdown, I have friends that I want to see. I have a lot of freaking hats to juggle. So how do I decide? How do I make this time? I get up early. I wake up every day and now I don't set an alarm because I have programmed my body to wake up between a certain time when my body is the most rested. Because I was doing the alarm clock, and for me, it was always going off when I was in the middle of a sleep cycle and I felt groggy and like crap and I'd roll over and go back to sleep. So I started programming my body so that in between 4:30 and 5 o'clock every single day, I will wake up when my body is ready, when it is done a sleep cycle, and I will feel the most rested. When I wake up, I have my headphones right beside me, I plug my headphones in and I start with a meditation. Whether that is just listening to meditation music and I'm just observing my thoughts and what's coming up for me today, or I do guided meditations a lot. And it just depends on what I'm working through in my life at that time. When I've done that, I write out my affirmations. I have a book, a little journal book that I have beside my bed. I turn my lamp on and I write out my affirmations every single day. Some days, which I try to do every day, but most days I do try to get in front of a mirror and say them out loud, but at least if I'm writing them down, I'm seeing it. Writing, you're changing your neural pathways, there's a whole thing on it, and then, you know, at least that is one thing. But if you can say it out loud to yourself, staring yourself directly in the eyes, in a mirror, that is even more powerful. Now, then I get up and I come down here and I work out. This area that I'm in right now is my yoga space. It used to be our downstairs living room. Since we don't have, you know, so much going on in the house anymore, before I met my husband, he had roommates, you know, there was a lot of space that needed to, you know, people needed to roam. So now I'm like, we don't need this space. We don't need a second living room. There's 4 of us that live in this house. What do we need a second living room for? So we got rid of all the furniture and now it's my yoga space. And I get to teach yoga in here. It's not in person yet because of the pandemic, but eventually, you know, I'll be able to have people in my space and we can do yoga together, and I'm so excited. But I come down here, totally going off on a tangent, and I work out. Now for me, I am doing the 75 hard challenge right now, and I haven't announced that. I've announced it a couple times, but it's not something that I am talking about regularly because I'm doing this for me. I found when I was trying to share it with everyone every single day what my experience was and what I was going through, I lost the interest, I lost touch with it, and it wasn't what I meant to do. So for me, I come down, I do my 45-minute workout first thing in the morning, it's done. For those of you who don't know what the 75 hard challenge is, you could just Google 75 hard. There's tons of information out there. It seems way harder than it is, but again, it's mindset. It's all about mindset. A lot of people think that it's a physical challenge, but it's actually meant to challenge your mindset. Because if you can do this for 75 days, you can do anything. So this is where I'm at right now. So I come down and do my 45-minute workout. I go, I have a shower, I get ready for the day, and then whatever that day has in store for me, I continue on with my day. My second workout is walking my dogs at the dog park with my kid, towing her behind me. If she's home, if she's not, then I go by myself. But that is how I fit in my morning routine. Now, if you have more than that, you can get up earlier. If you don't have as much, you can get up later. It just depends on you and your schedule. And I know it seems crazy to wake up so early, but when you're doing it for yourself, when you're doing it to further yourself, to make yourself a better person inside and out, isn't it worth it? Is it not worth it to take care of yourself, to put yourself first? Because that is a huge thing. I used to never put myself first. I was the last person to ever be taken care of by me. And it hurt. It took me down a lot of notches. It lowered my vibration because I was always serving everyone else, giving away my energy to everyone else. And then by the time it came time to take care of me, I had no energy. So that is why first thing in the morning, that is my time. That is me, that is my time. I am getting it no matter what. If I sleep in, I still manage to get it done, even with my kids running around, but I get it done. Because then I am a better person. I show up better for everyone else around me, and I have more energy and more love to give because I feel good about myself. So that is my little tangent on mind, body, soul. If you have anything to add, please go ahead and drop it in the comments below. I know this is only one point of view. This is my point of view on what I am learning, what I am understanding, and I'm sharing it with all of you. But please feel free to add in anything that you think I may have missed, or, you know, maybe just what you do for yourself to take care of yourself. If you like this video, please give it a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell button if you want to get notifications. Share this with anyone that you think might be interested. And again, thank you guys so much for showing up on my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm so excited to continue sharing more with everyone. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.